Carpenter.
Salvador Perez, the 2-2. Popped up. Sandoval in foul territory. Giants win. A World Series win for the San Francisco Giants for the third time in the last 5 years. And their hero, Madison Bumgarner.
And the pitch is Blanco bunts it, and it's a good bunt. Goat has it. He will wing it down the right field line. Here comes Crawford, and this game is over. And the Giants, once again, win a game in a very unusual way as this crowd goes crazy.
And again, the 2-2. Popped him up. Foul ground. Avila is under it. And they've done it. The Tigers have done it. For the fourth consecutive year, they are champions of the American League Central Division. Punted right at the first baseman, and that's an easy play. Oh, he missed him. How in the world did that happen?
That is extreme agility by a former football player. That looked like he was heading into the secondary and evaded the free safety.
0-2 coming. Swing and a fly ball toward right center into the alley. Bradley on a run. Jackie dives. Oh, he caught it. He laid out, made a sensational play. Runner tags. He'll advance into third. Jackie Bradley, Superman in the alley. And how about the appreciation from these fans? A spectacular catch.
And now the 1-1 delivery, and here it is, and it's swung on a high drive left center field. Full going back. He's to the track, and he's right to the wall. He's there. He squeezes it, and the A's have won it. 3 consecutive years in the postseason for the Oakland A's.
We've got baseball from New Yankee Stadium. Get ready, it's the Subway Series. Mets and Yankees, next. Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of 3 between the New York Mets and their crosstown rivals, the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Welcome to Yankees baseball here on the show. Matt Vasgersian here with you. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Yeah, and you can see here, each guy with 3 starts so far coming in. And once you get to this point in the season, you figure the shackles are officially off. 100, 110 pitches, that should be well within their expectations if they're pitching well enough.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. They'll match up against the big fella, the hard-throwing left-hander C.C. Sabathia. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. Eric Young Jr. will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Here it comes. Fouled straight back.
Foul ball.
The 0-2 once more from Sabathia. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. Another 0-2 coming. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. With that, why don't we check out the scouting report for tonight's starter. As you see the pitches he'll rely on as the night moves forward. Ruben Tejada will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. 1 out, nobody on. Here comes a 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now. But when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Obviously, it'll be very important to keep these top 2 guys off base going forward. They're the ones that set the table and make this team go. So that's a good job here to set them down to start the ball game.
Asdrubal Cabrera will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. CC ready with the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Two-two pitch on the way. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Now another 2-2. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Now the 3-2 from Sabathia. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Ike Davis will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
A runner on first with 2 away. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Here he comes, 3-1. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So a good start here in the first for CC Sabathia. Mets 0. The Yankees coming up. It's crosstown action on Major League Baseball, the show. Starting lineup for the Yankees, as presented by Joe Girardi, will look like this. They'll go to work against a guy once involved in a deadline deal for Carlos Beltran, the electric right-hander Zach Wheeler. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season. Here comes the 1-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
They were 5-1 on their just completed homestand, so they've got a little momentum going here as they head out to start this road trip.
And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their house.
Scott Sizemore will stand in now. He'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. A runner at first with no outs here. Here it comes, 2-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Judd is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a two-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
Stepping in now, Carlos Beltran. Pitch misses low. The throw down, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, when you're struggling as a ball club, this is when you got to force the issue a little bit. And that can mean being aggressive on the bases. And now he's into second here on the stolen base.
A 2-1 offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2-2. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. There it goes. 400th career home run. What a moment. It's a level reached by some awfully impressive hitters, and now he's one of them.
And this is one of those career-defining numbers. The 400 home run club. And as he continues to rise up the all-time charts, I think it's pretty safe to say that he's going to start being mentioned among the greatest power hitters to ever play this game.
Yeah, this is great. He's already surpassed some great hitters, so he's definitely in good company now. He certainly deserves the recognition he's getting from these fans and from his teammates.
Chris Mark Teixeira will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. And this is going to be a foul ball. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. On deck, Alex Rodriguez. 3-2, here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. And Teixeira wisely lays off that one as it misses for ball 4.
Early struggles here with the command. That's 2 hits and a walk now in the very first inning. He's going to need to sort things out here pretty quick.
Alex Rodriguez, the third baseman, will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate.
Let's go, Yankees! Hit that runner to second base!
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's Wheeler on 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
One thing about our 2 starters, they'll both light up the radar gun all game long.
Come on, Alex!
Now the 1-2 lays off. 2-2 now.
Let's go, Yankees!
Here he comes on 2-2. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that he's a little bit jumpy out there to start this game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him, give him a word or 2 of encouragement.
Come on, Yankees! Come on, Yankees, let's go! Let's go, New York!
Runners on first with 1 down. Here's the payoff pitch. Line hard. Foul. Full count pitch on its way. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 one more time. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
He'll be disappointed with that at-bat, but potentially the saving grace might be that he got to see a lot of pitches here in the first inning, so he'll have a good idea of what's to come later on.
Brian McCann will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. 2 out with a man at first. Ready with the 2-1. And this will be fouled away. The 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
The 3-2 pitch. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. Judd will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More from the Bronx after this. Duda will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
Hit strike 3 here. New York. Let's go, come on, New York.
Here's the full count offering. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans.
Have a nice flight home, man.
The next 3-2. Fouled back. Now the 3-2 pitch.
Come on, let's do it.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
If he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up caught.
Into the box now, Robinson Judd. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Here's Sabathia on 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Number 24 will dig in here. Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Kelly Johnson will start things off in the bottom of the second. Johnson awaits the 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down.
Yeah, very tough to get on top of a fastball at 96. Even if you miss it by an inch or 2, this is what the result will be. An easy pop-up.
Yonhervis Solarte will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Ready now on 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. 1 out, nobody on. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. On to play it is Tejada. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Maybe even a half heartbeat considering how fast his heart is beating right now. But he's on it all the way, and he winds up making the play.
Brett Gardner will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. 1-2. There goes the runner. A liner caught by Cabrera out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Kurt Suzuki will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Come on now, it's the kid right here.
Now here it comes. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's another 1-2. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. And he will keep it going on the mound. He struck out the side last time through. Now the streak hits 4 in a row. 1 away.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
In now, Juan Lagares. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone could be beneficial to an offense.
Here comes the 2-1. Grounded fouled off to the right. Here's the 2-2 offering. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Ready with another 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
You can do it.
3-2, here it comes. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Sizemore backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it. So he stays with it and pulls it in.
Into the box, Eric Young Jr. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. His guys lead it 2-0. Scott Sizemore makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. One on the way. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. One, 2. Ball 2. The 2-2 coming. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
Full count offering on its way. And good patience exercise as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Not a real good sign here. Already his third walk of the ball game this early on. And that's a sign to me he may not have brought his A game to the ball game. He had to work awfully hard on this.
Carlos Beltran will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Let's get something going.
He's set, now the pitch. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Stepping in now, Mark Teixeira. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here! It's a 2-run home run for Mark Teixeira. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
And that's already 2 home runs he's coughed up here in the first 2 and a third innings. He's not fooling anybody out there, and they just keep pouring it on.
Standing in now, Alex Rodriguez. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And this is going to get down. Extra bases for A-Rod. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. Here in the third, this is probably just to try and clean out the negative. Put a positive thought in his head. You know, something like, I've seen you work out of jams like this many times before. I know you can do it again.
Brian McCann will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the third inning. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Swinging anything close. He needs to throw a strike in.
3-2 pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2. Kelly Johnson will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. The 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. You can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of him.
Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
So close to getting out of the inning. Now this would have been a great play if he could have made it, but he just couldn't get the ball to first base in time. That's going to wind up being an infield single and a 2-out RBI.
Yonhervis Solarte will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. 1-1 pitch on the way. And this is fouled straight back. Here comes a 1-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. but they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 in the Bronx. 5-0 New York. Ruben Tejada will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Now Sabatia's 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. He's a bit out in front here as he hammers that pitch to deep left field, but it'll wind up a foul ball, a souvenir. Another try at 2-2. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. And Gardner there to put it away for the first down. So the leadoff man set down here for Asdrubal Cabrera. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. Now the 3-2 from Sabathia. Swing and a liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now, story of the ball game right there, and that's how it goes sometimes in baseball. The hard hit balls find gloves, and the little dribblers find holes.
Ike Davis will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 1-2.
Let's get you out here.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. A-Rod is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. See the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Yankees 5 and the Mets nothing. And here is Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you gotta make swing the bat.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's the 2-2 home. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Young has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Boy, that's the kind of play where you take your hat off and you wipe the sweat off your brow, even if it's cold outside. This guy's getting hammered right now, and he better figure out something quick.
Jacoby Ellsbury will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
All right, let's go. Here we go. Take it down. Woohoo! This is on.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
For as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Joe Saunders is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Scott Sizemore will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Come on, guys, let's go! Come on now, do it! Come on.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2-2, and Ellsbury's running. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning.
And you know, these guys already have 2 home runs in the game, and they darn near just got their 3rd one here. But that ball just kind of ran out of steam just shy of the wall.
Into the box now, Carlos Beltran. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at 2nd.
And even with a 5-run lead, you've got to play with the mindset that no lead is ever safe. So that's a good job right there, taking 2nd and getting yourself into scoring position.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Now Beltran swings and hits a ground ball to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Yanks leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Lucas Duda will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Two pitch on the way. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the 1st out of the inning.
Well, this is due justice for the guy on the mound. He probably should have had the strikeout on the last pitch, but you know, at the plate, you got to know you're not going to get that pitch called to fall twice in a row.
Into the box, Robinson Judd. And this is fouled back and out of play. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Here he comes again, 1-2. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Forget it, guys. Double up right here. Come on, fire one past him. Come on.
Stepping in now, number 24. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And that is through into left field, a base hit.
And even with our score where it is, I mean, this game is not over. You know, if they can chip away, maybe get a run or 2 here, they can get right back in this ball game before you know it.
Come on, try the double.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Get through here. Turn two now. Let's go. Come on, guys.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Behind the bag at second. Solarte ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The way this inning's gone, his eyes had to be lighting up on that pitch, but all he could do was pop it up.
Juan Lagares. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Oh, he'll swing at anything. Throw it anywhere.
Now the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Mark Teixeira step in to kick off the inning with Alex Rodriguez waiting on deck for the Yankees. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the 1-1 home to Tex. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Let's go. Come on,
So 1-2 now to Teixeira.
let's go, guys.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Go Yard.
He'll try again. 1-2. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single. So with the leadoff man reaching base here, let's take a moment to check out this date in baseball history. Alex Rodriguez will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far.
Get something started.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. Tejada for 1. On to Duda, a double play.
Yeah, so much for that leadoff single. They say here in the Bronx, forget about it.
Brian McCann will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. So 1-1 home. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Oh, man, he hangs in there beautifully against a tough left-handed reliever. Here's another look at it. He just keeps that front shoulder in there and strong, gets the barrel of the bat through the hitting zone, and then he just stings this one for 2 bases. Man, that's pretty.
Standing in now, Kelly Johnson. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as this lead swells to 7-0.
Pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Solarte will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
2 out, nobody on. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 7 and the Mets nothing. Eric Young Jr. will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Young waiting on the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. It's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Ruben Tejada will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Tejada waits for the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. So 1-2 with 1 away. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. But the catcher quickly slaps the tag on him here for the 2nd out. As Drupal Cabrera will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Here's the 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Here he comes on 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Sabathia now with the 3-1. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Payoff pitch coming. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Bartolo Colon will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Brett Gardner will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the 6th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle. Oh, he does get to it to knock it down. And he knows the speed heading down the line, so he won't even risk the throw, and that should go down as an infield single. Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Nobody out, runner on first. Now the 2-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
And we'll give you an isolation look at this one from our camera down in the third base well. You'll see he's not looking back. This is a straight steal, and he's into second with no one out.
Let's get a hit, man.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury.
Here we go.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Scott Sizemore will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Here comes the 1-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Carlos Beltran will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. To 2-2 now.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout.
Let's go. Come in. Get that, baby. Come on, guys. Don't blow it. Oh, God. Cook one.
The 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes a 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. PK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work at corner. Not just going to throw right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway thing.
3-2. Here it is. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And a backhanded try, but it's just out of reach, and that's going to score the run from third.
This guy has certainly been a tough out so far. Follows up that home run from earlier with his 3rd RBI of the ball game.
First baseman Mark Teixeira will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at this 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Colon looks back, now the pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Now the veteran deals on 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Big pitch here, 1-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him.
Ahead in the count, you got to be able to take a little off when you need to. So here he comes with the changeup, and that's good night, Charlie.
Into the box now, Alex Rodriguez. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. The Yankees forced to settle for 1. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Mets nothing. Back here in the Bronx. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Ike Davis will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Well, it's just game one of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
Let's go!
1-2.
Come on!
It's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Get him down now!
Here's the 2-2 offering. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits, both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination.
Lucas Duda will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Here's Sabathia on 1-2. And he got his 4th straight. It's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, this guy's got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Robinson Judd will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Picked up by A-Rod. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Bobby Parnell will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Brian McCann will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the 1-1 pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that will be ruled a strike.
Come on, guys. Let's get something started here.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And he hammers it to deep right field. And say goodbye to that one. Into the seats and right for a home run. A solo home run for Brian McCann as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Well, you can position those infielders and those outfielders anywhere you want, but unless you've got somebody stationed out there that cheap cheats, it ain't going to matter much. He crushed that one.
Kelly Johnson will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Ready now on 1-1. And no offer on that one as the count to Johnson goes to 2-1. Ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Base is empty here with nobody out. The 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
94 on the outer edge. Can't help but take that.
Gonna walk ya. Come on, get your pitch. Get out of here.
The 3-2 pitch. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Number 24 is under it, and he's got it for the first out.
Might have had visions of another home run there. This pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but he winds up swinging right underneath it and popping it straight up.
Jose Valverde will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Into the box, Herbert Solarte, who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. The 1-2 starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Knock it out of here.
The 2-2 coming. Full count, 3-2.
Think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
Here comes the Jew. Swinging a strike. Don't go down looking. Don't go down looking.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he's right on the fastball there. Hit pretty well out towards deep left. Young is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now.
And with all the runs that have scored tonight, you'd think that ball would have had some carry to it. I don't think he got that one flush, though.
Brett Gardner will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time.
Get on base.
Here comes the 1-2. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 for the Bombers here on the home run by Brian McCann. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Yankees 9 and the Mets nothing. Number 24 will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there. He's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on. That's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Oh-2 coming from Sabathia. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 1-1 on the way. Fouled straight back. The runner at first with no outs here. Here comes a 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Juan Lagares will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now Sabathia's 1-1. And that misses 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Come on, guys. Turn 2.
Sabathia now with the 3-1. Got his pitch on 3-1, but this is a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. And Ellsbury will put this one away for route number 2. Eighth inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. Eric Young Jr. will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now the 3-2 from Sabathia. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right.
Give him the juice, baby.
Once again, the 3-2. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Payoff pitch one more time. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. Mets leave 1. They're down 9-0. Jacoby Ellsbury will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Come on, Crush, this one. Come on, still go down, okay? Get wet, baby. Whoa, here comes the fast hit. Hit the base on ball. This one's coming down the middle.
Full count pitch on its way. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
You know, sometimes you just give up. You get to the point after so many pitches that you don't want to walk them, so you end up throwing them a fastball right down the middle. But any guy with a bat in his hands could be dangerous in that spot, so he wins the battle.
Scott Sizemore will dig in. He singled his last time around.
Oh, they hit now. You got for the double play, man.
Here's the 2-2 home. And Ellsbury's running. That's popped up out towards short right field. Under this one is Duda, and that's an easy out, number 1.
He might have had that one stolen that time, but he winds up popping this one up, so runner has to go back to first.
Carlos Beltran will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Now the 1-2. He's running towards second, and he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's another 1-2. They'll try it again from first. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that one's out of here. What another nickel in the merry-go-round. This one is getting ugly. So a 2-run home run for Carlos Beltran. He keeps right on going. Number 401 for his career as they just continue to pour it on here.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Number 44 is on, and he'll take over on the mound. In now, Mark Teixeira. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Throw on to first, and they're able to get Teixeira 2 away. Alex Rodriguez will step in, a ground out victim as last time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Full count pitch on its way. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Standing in now, Brian McCann. Oh, and he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. Lagares is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 11-0. Ruben Tejada will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, and whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Yeah, he's off the net. Come on, don't walk it. Come on, don't.
Here's the full count offering.
Come on, don't walk it.
Foul back.
Strike 3 here. Oh, it's after that. Let him get a strike.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Swing and miss.
Oh, and Tejada a bit too far out in front of this one as this is pulled foul into the stands in left. The 3-2 one more time. Here's a ground ball now heading for the hole, and this is going to get on through. Will lead off single to begin the 9th.
Come on, we love
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this.
Oldgam3r will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Nobody out, runner on first.
There you go. Let's get the easy two now. Let's go. Get through. Get through. Yeah, look at it. Get two.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. And here's the ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1 and 2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this is lifted high in the air, down the line behind third. And A-Rod will look this one in for the first out.
And that's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Ike Davis will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. The 1-1. 1-1 pitch is lifted in the air out to right. And this will be hauled in by Beltran for out number 2.
Normally, you get a lot of carry out to that part of the ballpark. But I think he hits this one just a little bit thin, and it's an easy play out there in right field.
Lucas Duda will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
The 3-1 is on the way. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Hey, that's a great job to work out the walkout. That's one thing managers like to see. You got to die hard at the plate, even down to your final out. You never know in this game.
Robinson Judd will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Ready on 2 and 1. And this is cut on and missed, so the Mets are down to their final strike now.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Now the 2-2 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3 and 2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Now the payoff pitch home. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Another payoff pitch. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Number 24 will be the batter. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Big pitch here, 1 and 2. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2 and 2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch it.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 11-0. Good night from the Bronx.